This one is for all those gamers, geeks, and people who work from home and don't get out much, including myself, by the way. I want to share 2 hacks that are going to supercharge your weight loss, and no, they do not include intense workouts or running outside. So let's dive straight into the video. Now, I'm not going to bore you with the workout details or other fancy tactics. The first thing I want you to do is eat more protein. Yep. That's your unusual hack number 1. Let me explain. You see, most people jump straight to calories, and whilst they do matter, it usually leads to people spinning their wheels and getting all confuddled. Protein has 2 awesome impacts on the body. Number 1, it keeps you feeling fuller for longer. It ranks quite highly on the satiety scale. So when it comes to feeling full, you're going to be fuller for longer. You don't really see anyone overeating on the chicken or the eggs, right? It's usually the carbs and sugars we overeat on. Now, the second awesome impact protein has is the thermic effect. So you might have seen this TEF. And really, all you have to really understand about it is it's the energy used up by our bodies in digesting, processing, and absorbing nutrients. Really, that's kind of how it works. So proteins have a higher TEF compared to fats and carbs, meaning they require more energy to be metabolized. Now, this is because proteins have a complex structure, making the digestive process more energy heavy, if you will. So you heard that right. You burn calories eating more protein. Now, on the topic of thermic effect, fiber is another one. So by eating more high fiber foods, high fiber carbs, the body works hard to burn more calories. It's kind of the same thing essentially. And this is why I say to people time and time again, rather than worrying about minute details and calories, just eat more protein and focus on eating more vegetables. Literally, that's all you have to do. You'll feel fuller for longer. You'll burn some calories in the process, and you will also cut down on junk due to feeling fuller. It's a win-win all around. Now, my favorite high fiber sources are whole grains and most fruits with the skin on, veggies, chia seeds, flax seeds. So being practical about it, if you have eggs on toast in the morning, you can simply have an extra egg or 2 and switch your bread from white to brown, because brown bread has more fiber. Maybe have a handful of spinach if you want to make it even better. Now, why did I specifically target gamers? Well, I've been in that lifestyle and I still am. I spend a heck of a lot of time in front of a screen when I'm working or when I'm gaming. I don't really move much sometimes. So going from a sedentary lifestyle to an immediately active one is not easy. I get you, I understand. So focus on small things. Nutrition is one of them. So rather than worrying about what workouts to do, focus on controlling the calories that actually go into your damn mouth.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip.
Now, I'm also a fitness trainer, and I had a client who was literally off the couch, had a desk job, worked from home, COVID happened, that's why he was stuck at home. He gamed a lot as well. Didn't make things easy. Now, he wasn't active at all, and he didn't really want to go to the gym. Had a little bit of gym anxiety, and I get that as well from time to time. So instead, the first few weeks, I got him and focusing on eating more protein, meats, eggs, and that sort of stuff, and high fiber foods. I told him to sleep an hour earlier, and the weight dropped off him in the first few weeks. That's no word of a lie. And that's because the guy ended up cutting out an extra 500 calories through snacks and junk that he didn't need, because he was eating those foods and he was feeling fuller for longer. And such a simple few steps to begin with allowed him to lose weight in his early days, and then he went into exercise, developed some confidence and awesome stuff. But there was one other thing I got him to do that really propelled the weight loss, and something I want you to do as well. Now, a study from the Journal of Physical Activity and Health highlighted that standing can increase calorie burning by around 50 calories per hour more than sitting. Now, generally, the heavier you are, the more you'll burn. That's kind of how it works. So if you are already lean and you have low body fat, I doubt it'll be as much. So I got him to stand more. So rather than telling him to go for long walks daily, which he did by his own accord, I asked him to just stand up more when he was working and or gaming. Now, I don't have any studies to provide here, but he did say that he felt more energetic and he felt he digested foods a little bit better when he was standing for a few minutes. And in fact, I'm actually going on an extended mass gaining phase currently, where my calories are around about 3,000, and at the moment I can attribute my lack of fat gain down to the steps I do at home and the amount of standing I do, because yes, even though it's a small amount, it still adds up, because there are times where I do overeat. By getting in my steps, I'm getting a little bit of a calorie burn, so it ensures I don't go well overboard. I do however, have instructions on how to actually approach this the best way. In fact, a whole video dedicated to standing desks and how they can boost your weight loss. So after you consider subscribing to this channel, I recommend you click above and watch this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. But definitely give this next video a watch. It's going to open some eyes.